What's going on, everybody? Today, I want to talk to you about what I think is the greatest VA benefit out there. And yes, potentially even greater than the GI Bill. That is, if you use it the right way. Last year, homeowners earned more from their home appreciation than they did from their jobs. The housing market is crazy right now. If you're trying to buy a home, good luck. You're likely going to be spending way more than what the asking price is. And this is why I really want to talk to you guys about the VA loan and help you use the VA loan strategically. Yes, to build wealth, but honestly, primarily just to limit the amount of financial strain that you may be experiencing because of rising home costs. I want to first preface this video with a little bit of contextual information. If you have not yet purchased a home, then it's important to know that there are multiple avenues to go about financing, that is, borrowing the money in order to purchase a home. Last year in 2021, the average home in America sold for nearly $375,000. This means that 20% that you need to get into the house would be $75,000 that you would need in cash, plus the closing costs associated with this purchase. That is easily approaching $100,000 that you need to have in cash in order to use the standard 20% down method of buying a home. The alternative method to paying the 20% down is to pay a PMI, or property mortgage insurance. Instead of paying a large lump sum via a 20% down payment, PMI allows you to pay a monthly premium that will replace the 20% down payment. However, PMI could accumulate to over hundreds of dollars per month until you have 20% equity stake in your property. Both of these options can honestly be pretty brutal and potentially unrealistic for many Americans and many veterans. This is why we introduced to you the VA loan. The VA loan allows you to forget about both of those ways to purchase a home. You don't need 20% down, and you do not need to pay a monthly PMI in order to get into your home. This is an incredible opportunity and drastically lowers the bar of entry into real estate and homeownership for veterans. With the VA loan, essentially all you need is a couple $1,000s for closing costs. And potentially, if the deal is right, you may not even need that. The VA loan works because the VA, or the Department of Veteran Affairs, guarantees to the lender or the bank that you borrow that $375,000 from. The VA guarantees to them that if you, as a qualified veteran using the VA loan, default on your mortgage, the VA will pay that 20%. Before we get into the incredible strategic opportunity that lies within the VA loan, I want to make sure that you actually qualify for this incredible benefit. In order to qualify for the VA loan as a veteran, you must have received a discharge that is not dishonorable. This means that honorable or other than honorable discharges qualify for the VA loan. For those that are still in the military, whether it be Guard, Reserves, or active duty, here is how you qualify. For active duty, once you've reached 90 days of active duty military time, you are eligible for the VA loan. This means you can use the VA loan to purchase a home at your next duty station. However, for Guard or Reservists, you must have accumulated 90 days of federal active duty time, and this does not include training periods. However, if you are in the Guard or Reserves and have yet to receive any federal order time, you may have to wait until your 6-year contract is over, and at that point, you will be fully eligible for the VA loan. And of course, as with any other home loan program, you must qualify financially. That means you have to have a decent credit score. You have to have an employment history and show proof that you are currently making money and have a means to pay back this loan. So make sure that you are spending wisely, saving wisely, and have some money in the bank to prove that you are a low risk for a home loan. Now let's talk about the strategy, and with that, the best part about the VA loan. The VA loan is meant to get you into a home, and a home is a residence. And as far as lenders and banks are concerned, a residential loan is anything that is 4 units or less. This means that you could use the VA loan to buy your dream house, a massive single family house with 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, or whatever you make up in your mind. Or you could go on the other end of the spectrum and use your VA loan to buy a 4-unit apartment building that maybe each has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, but there's 4 separate units. You know what this means? This means that there is an incredible opportunity to rent out 3 of the 4 units while you live in the one. Not only does the VA loan drastically reduce the barrier to entry of homeownership, it also drastically reduces the barrier to entry of real estate investing. Renting out other bedrooms or apartments within the property you just purchased with the VA loan potentially allows for you to completely cover the costs associated with you living in the house, and maybe more depending on what deal you find. Buying the right property in the right market can easily make the difference of $1 million in your pocket over the life of the loan. The combination of tenants paying down your mortgage in this wildly appreciating market right now, $1 million is easily within the reach of every veteran. This is something I highly recommend every veteran take advantage of, especially those that are still trying to figure out what they're doing in the long term. This gives them the opportunity to sustain themselves, build equity in a home, and continue moving forward while they're figuring out their career. If this is something you want to pursue, here are the steps I would take in order to get involved. Step 1 is to do a massive amount of homework about real estate. And I know that sounds horrible, but it can be as easy as listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos. You should have a general idea of what the home buying process is like and what makes a good deal and a bad deal. Step number 2 would be to find a lender that offers the VA loan. Personally, I like to opt for going with a local credit union or a bank that I already have a relationship with. I personally would steer clear of typing in VA loan on Google and picking the first one that comes up who likely paid for an ad there. Number 3, apply for a home mortgage or VA loan. Number 4 would be to find a good realtor, somebody who maybe is also a veteran or somebody that understands your goals about using the VA loan to buy a multi-unit property to reduce your cost of living. I would not recommend clicking the connect me with a realtor on Zillow button because you might not find the best person for you. If you need help finding a realtor, let me know. Lastly, step 5 is to start shopping and let the math dictate what you should pursue and what you should not. If you're going to purchase a property with the intention of making some money, then you should allow the math and the numbers to drive your decision-making process and not the emotional part of seeing a house that looks really great or is perfect for your dog or something like that. Make sure you're letting the math drive the decision-making process on this. Otherwise, you could get burned. If you click right here, you can check out Brian Kuhn's story, who is a single sergeant, United States Marine Corps drill instructor in San Diego, who bought a 4-unit apartment building for over $1 million using his VA loan. I will see you guys later.